You wake up. Nothing is wrong, but something doesn't feel right. Not pain, not stress, just a quiet sense that something is missing. You go through your day, you check your phone, you respond, you move from one thing to the next. Everything works. Nothing collapses. But underneath it, there's a tension you can't name. It's subtle, easy to ignore, easy to cover, but it's there. So you try to fix it. You tell yourself, I just need to get things together. Better routine, better focus, better control. And for a while, that helps. You feel clearer, more stable, more in control. But it doesn't last. The feeling returns, not stronger, just still there. So you adjust again. A new goal, a new plan, a new version of how things should be. And again, progress, relief, movement, and then back to the same place. This is where most people stop thinking. They assume, I just haven't found the right solution yet, so they keep going, fixing, improving, adjusting, but the pattern never breaks, because the problem isn't what it seems. Over 2,500 years ago, a man looked directly at this, not as a theory, but as something he couldn't escape. His name was Siddhartha Gautama, the Buddha, and what he saw was simple, not comforting, but exact. Life, as we experience it, never fully satisfies us. Not always painful, not always difficult, but never complete. This is what he called the first noble truth. Not life is suffering. That's too crude, too shallow. What he meant was this: even when things go well, something remains unsettled. Think about it. You get what you wanted, the thing you worked toward, the thing you thought would fix everything. For a moment, it feels enough. Then it fades. It becomes normal, then expected, then no longer enough. So you move forward again, not because you're broken, but because the satisfaction doesn't hold. This is the pattern, not failure, not weakness, a structure. And once you see it, you start to recognize it everywhere. In small things, you look forward to something all day, a moment, a break, a reward. You reach it, you experience it, and even while it's happening, a part of you already knows this won't last. That awareness is enough to disturb it, or something else. You're doing nothing, no pressure, no urgency, and yet you feel restless. Not because something is wrong, but because stillness itself feels incomplete. So you reach for something, your phone, a distraction, a task, anything to move away from that feeling. This is what makes it difficult to see. If it only appeared in pain, you could fix it. If it only appeared in failure, you could solve it. But it appears everywhere, in pleasure, in boredom, in success, in silence, always present. The Buddha called this dukkha, not just suffering, something deeper, a kind of friction built into experience itself, like something never fully settles. You can still enjoy things, you can still feel good, but it doesn't stay, and more importantly, it never completes you. That's the part most people misunderstand. The problem isn't that life has no good moments. The problem is what we expect those moments to do. We expect them to finish something inside us, to bring a kind of final satisfaction, but they never do. And because of that, we keep chasing. If I just get this right, if I just reach that point, then I'll feel settled. But every time you get closer, the target moves. Not because life is unfair, because the expectation itself is wrong. This is what the Buddha saw, not as an idea, but as something that repeated no matter what he changed. He had comfort, he had stability, he had everything arranged to remove difficulty, and still, the same underlying tension remained. So he didn't try to improve it. He questioned it. He asked, "What is this feeling that doesn't go away?" And instead of avoiding it, he stayed with it. Most people don't. We distract ourselves. We stay busy. We move quickly from one thing to the next. Because stopping means seeing, and seeing means realizing something uncomfortable. The feeling isn't tied to one problem. It's underneath all of them. It's there when things go wrong, but also when things go right. That's why it's so easy to miss, because you keep looking for a cause, but there isn't one, not in the way you expect. It's not your job, not your routine, not your situation. Those can change the surface, but not the structure. And once you understand that, something shifts. Not everything, but enough. Because you stop expecting the wrong things to complete you. You still live. You still act. You still pursue things. But the pressure changes. You're no longer asking each moment to fix something deeper. And that removes a weight you didn't even realize you were carrying. This is why the first noble truth matters. Not because it sounds philosophical, but because it explains something you've already felt, something you've probably ignored, or tried to solve in ways that never worked. It's not a conclusion, it's a recognition. Life, as it is, does not fully satisfy. Once you see that clearly, you stop searching blindly. You stop expecting that the next thing will finally be enough. And that is where something new becomes possible. Not a perfect life, not a permanent state, but a different way of seeing. And that changes how you experience everything. Because the problem was never that life had no value. It was that you are asking it to do something it cannot do. And once that expectation drops, the tension begins to loosen, not completely, but noticeably. And for the first time, you're no longer fighting what was always true. This is where the path begins, not with answers, with honesty, the kind most people avoid. Life, as it is, will not complete you. And once you see that, you stop looking in the wrong places, and that changes everything. If you want to go deeper into these ideas, we recommend the book The Heart of the Buddha's Teaching by Thich Nhat Hanh. You'll find a link to the book in the description and in the pinned comment. If this resonated with you, consider subscribing for more videos like this. Thank you for watching.